What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I've been wanting to do this kind of video for a long time now, but today's main topic is how to get better aim in Rainbow Six Siege. My main goal by the end of the video is to get you to be a flicking aim god, snapping to heads and winning every single gunfight. So things we're to cover in the video are your sensitivity, your crosshair placement, and aiming consistently / flicking. So let's talk about your sensitivity. For PC players, you're to go from one end of your mouse pad to the other end of the mouse pad, from left to right. You should do a 360-degree turn. If not, that's how you want to adjust your mouse sensitivity accordingly. You want to be able to go from one end of the mouse pad to the other to do a full 360. This is going to build muscle memory, and so you'll know every single time the certain distance you move, that's going to be a 360. Controller, I can't give much insight on. I just suggest that you are able to do a 360 in about a second or less, and you just adjust it according to you. I'm sorry I can't really give you much insight on that. But when you're adjusting your sensitivity, you want to get as close as you can to a 1-to-1 ratio. Sadly, Rainbow doesn't allow you to get a 1-to-1 ratio because the way your ADS sensitivity works is it's multiplied based off of your hipfire sense. You can't have the same sensitivity while you're ADSing and for your hipfire, but you want to make sure your hipfire is so you're able to do a 360-degree turn within one mousepad swipe. So let's talk about crosshair placement. You need to aim where you think their heads will be. And this doesn't mean ADSing constantly around corners. This means your crosshair has to be placed relatively to where their head is, or where you think their head's going to be. So let's say you're coming around a corner and you think someone might be there. You want to place your crosshair relatively around where their head's going to be. This will help you improve when you're ADSing. It's less movement to the head, which means you're going to kill the person faster because you have less to adjust than if you're aiming at someone's toes. You have to go from their toes to their head than if you were at a person's shoulder level to their head. You want to practice coming around corners and keeping your crosshair placement at head level. When you're crouching, that's purely up to you. Depending if you know if they're crouched or not, that's purely game sense. One of the main things people tell you how to get better aim would be T-hunt. People just say, do T-hunt, but that's not specifics. T-hunt is not the correct answer. Now, when you do T-hunt, you have to do it in a routine, so you gain muscle memory and practice. So first of all, in T-hunt, don't drone. Just don't drone. You want to just run in there. You want to go. You want to be free. Don't drone. You want to put yourself in an uncomfortable position, which is forcing you to aim. Because if you don't aim at their heads and kill them fast enough, you're going to die. So don't worry about dying and don't drone. You just run in and let your aim take the wheel. Going into exercises to do. The first thing you want to do would be just picking a 3-speed op. For example, Ash. Because Ash is the way to go. You want to run in. Just full sprint. You want to rush, most likely house or border, since those are smaller maps. You want to run in and just one tap. Nothing but one taps. You're forcing yourself to say, hey, the first shot is going to kill them. If you miss the first shot, go for the second shot, and so on until you kill them. If you're getting hit and you're about to die, don't worry about it. You can easily just hit try again. You do this over and over. You're not losing anything if you die. But you just want to run to the building and get as many one-taps as you can. Finish the T-hunt, do it over. Just one-tap terrorists. Doing this exercise will help you improve your aim by headshotting first. You always want to go for a headshot. You'd rather have one bullet and hit them in the head instead of the body because this game works off of a one-shot headshot mechanic. If you hit them in the head once, they're dead. A majority of the time, but yeah. That's another story. The second exercise would be actually going into flicking. This is once you you're confident enough with your aim to move on to flicks. So what you want to do, same thing, pick a 3-speed, Ash, doesn't matter. You want to run in, but you want to, instead of going for just purely one taps at aiming at their head, you want to go for flicks. So you want to start either to the right or left of the terrorist's head and quickly flick onto their head and back to what you were previously aiming at. You want to do this repetitively until you hit the terrorist. Usually you want to start smaller distances, like maybe an inch on your screen, and then as your flicks get more consistent, you want to go for larger distances to flick. If you start out small, you're gaining muscle memory by saying, with this sensitivity, I can move the mouse this far and it will land on their head. The more you do this, the farther the flick, the more flicking range you'll have. So you'll hit flicks more consistently no matter what the range. So once your flicks are consistent enough, you'll be able to hit every flick more and more. You will play T-Hunt usually for about 30 minutes. Every day or every time you get on Rainbow just to play it, 30 minutes is probably good. Another way to help you with your aim is a website called aimbooster.com. And if you go to the training and you go to the speed category and you do 2.5 targets per second, or you can adjust that. Start off with like two targets per second and work your way. This will help you with your reaction time and also just being able to flick to another target in a short period of time. This is just going to gain muscle memory for you. Once you start getting this down, it's going to make hitting other players like it was T-Hunt. It's all going to be memorized. There's other categories such as reaction time, I believe. There's also sniper mode, sniper mode is harder. I don't really suggest it. Can help you with more precise flicking, better accuracy, but not recommended. Like if you just focus on speed and then do the challenge category other than training, that will help you out a lot. My experience, how I got a crap ton better aim. I used to be utter garbage at this game. I said to myself, I want to get better at this game. So I spent 3 weeks of just doing T-Hunt for 30 minutes to an hour and aim booster for about 30 minutes. And I did that for 3 weeks straight. By the end of those 3 weeks, my aim was a lot better. It was a lot more consistent. My aim wasn't where it was now, because my aim has definitely improved over the past 6 months. My flicks have definitely gotten more consistent. My aiming, my headshot kill ratio. I remember I used to have a 20% headshot ratio for kills, and now every kill I have a almost 50% chance of headshotting them right now, I believe. And I'm just pushing myself to go to 60. For my T-Hunt routine, I do about 30 minutes of T-Hunt every day. I don't do aim booster anymore. But for T-Hunt, I just run classic terrorist hunt, and I have it on house and border, and I just do nothing but one taps. I don't just run in like spray and pray. I do specific routines to help improve my aim every day, because I guarantee it 3 months from now that my aim is going to be twice as better than it is right now. It's just all about routine and consistency. Also, if you're wondering about what my sensitivity is, it's 400 DPI with 12 by 12 and 100 ADS, and then I just have the default multiplier. I think that pretty much wraps up today's video. Just play those T-Hunts, be consistent on that crosshair placement, find that perfect sensitivity that fits your needs, do some aim booster, try it out. Try it out for a week. Do it for a week, for those 7 days, and see if you improved a little, just a little bit. Or let me know in the comments down below if this video helped you at all, if you like these types of guides, if you have any other suggestions that you'd like me to do, improvement, maybe If you guys want a how to rank up video, I can do that if you guys would like that. But that's it. I hope that I made your day a little bit better, and peace.